Is the internet having us today? Aloha, everybody.
Aloha!
If you can see us, we are here. Can't see you, because it only works one way. That's how the stream works. It's all downhill from here. Aloha! Welcome, everybody. You have lived through another week of life. Good for you. Good for you. Hello, everybody. Hello, who do we... Oh, I have a book. It has writing in it. I will refer to my book. My book says Tiki Paka. My book says Aloha, Tiki Paka. Aloha, Brian Van Loo. Aloha, if you're there. Aloha to Johnny. Johnny's
our boy.
Johnny's our boy. You're our boy, Johnny. You're our boy, Blue.
And V's our girl.
And V is our girl.
They're at a
Indeed.
Jimmy Buffett concert.
Jim's cool. Jen's cool, but we don't know if they're there.
I don't know.
I think my mom's there. My mom says she watches this on the big screen. She apps us into her TV on the YouTube. So aloha, everybody on the YouTube. Aloha, Mom. Love you. Aloha. And hello, everybody on Facebook, because that's where most people are. And we are here on Friday. And so what we really, really want to do is make sure everybody knows what they're doing tonight. Do you know? Some people don't know. And we wanted to make sure that you knew. The very first thing is I'm ancillary. I'm on the outskirts of a project involving Sid Mead, who is a futurist and designer from Hollywood, and he actually started in designing cars in prototyping, drawing, mostly art. He's an artist. And he did a lot of cars in the 60s.
Like concept drawings,
Concept
right?
automobiles. Well, just the drawings of them, of course. And he put everything in sort of a very awesome, very defined, like it was his world. Futuristic kind of scenes. A lot of art and stuff. But sidmead.com right now, if you go to the store, there are a limited amount of vintage posters, like actually touched by Sid Mead, who passed away in 2019. And we have like sort of a little baby collection. This is all official. It's all through Sid Mead.
It's shopsidmead.com.
Shopsidmead.com. Or you can go to sidmead.com and click on shop.
Yeah.
And that will take you right there as well. And there's lots of these are posters that are vintage. They were printed many decades ago, and Sid has breathed on him. They're not signed, and they're poster quality, but they are a really cool piece of history. And
it's SYD Sid, SYD Mead, MEAD.
SYD made German. What? How many words and letters were in there? SYD MEAD. SidMead.com. And go to shop. That's where you'll find your stuff. And also, other things are that he did do all the art direction on Blade Runner, which I'm sure you're familiar with. Tron, which I'm sure you're familiar with. These are important movies that defined our generation.
I mean, how cool is that? These are prints from the man that had input on the aesthetic of Blade Runner and Tron.
And also on Learjets, on different stuff. He made us stuff up, and he also did a lot of industrial design and like art for everything. I mean, he really defined a lot of that sort of. It's not always dark either. Like when you think of Blade Runner, you think of the dark, which he did do that, but he also did this crazy, very like California sunset with like naked butted robots and stuff. I mean, he had his style, and as long as it's happening in California at sunset, it's okay, because that's where all the good stuff happens.
Yeah, it's pretty neat though.
Also, Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour tonight. It has Bamboo Ben. Check that out because that's Bamboo Ben and Spike. Also, wait, what else? Also, we actually tried to write some stuff down today so that we wouldn't get lost. But of course, still get lost. Movies. We watched a couple movies this week that were super awesome that we hadn't planned on watching. One of them is Turn It Around, which is from 2017, which is about East Bay punk rock in the East Bay. And I was still there at the time in the late 80s. And then I think it went through the late 90s. But ultimately, it was kind of the documentary goes through how the punk rock, which I went to many in Palo Alto. I grew up in Palo Alto, for those of you who don't know. And we had a place called the New Varsity Theater that hosted a lot of, like, Black Flag played there. I mean, anybody you could think of actually played there. Also, there was the Keystone in Palo Alto, which hosted Dead Kennedys. Not Consolidated isn't a punk band, but those early punk bands were dangerous to me. I saw a few of them, but mostly I hung out in the back alley so I could make a furious escape if someone was trying to punch me, because that was something that happened. And what was amazing about this documentary is that it's kind of leading up to the Green Day. I think it's sort of based on Green Day being like the pinnacle of the scene.
They were the most successful band that came out of that area, pretty much.
They're talking about Jawbreaker. They're talking about Op Ivy. They're talking about all these bands who were punk rock, but it didn't require you to have your teeth broken out every time you went to a show. And I'm from that little bit earlier where it was very dangerous to go to a show as a small person, which I am. You can't tell. I look big now, but when I was young, I was tiny and scared. And we had. I love the music, but I actually had to give it up. And I literally flipped to things like in the mid '80s to like ABC, New Order, all these other bands. Depeche Mode, which did not require me to get punched.
To slam dance.
I did like slam dancing, I have to say. And up on my eBay right now, I'm still selling which I get a lot of movement on this, just a ticket stub from when I saw Nirvana in '93. And it was at the Cow Palace, which is a place where they they show cows.
Concerts.
They show cows. No, they actually show cows. It's
really?
A palace for cows. Its main purpose was to bring in beef cows and circle them around for auction. And then they also had like all the 70s ice capades, and I saw the what's the basketball?
Globetrotters.
The Harlem Globetrotters with Meadowlark Lemon and
what was
others.
The capacity?
Oh, it's pretty big. I'm guess maybe what 30, close to 30,000 maybe. It's big.
30,000 people go there for a cow auction?
Yeah.
What?
Back in the day. I mean, I saw Metallica there. I saw Ozzy Osbourne there 3 times on his No More Tours tour, which doesn't add up mathematically, but ultimately he had many more No More Tours tours. Oh, Ozzy, you're so cool. Went back to where we were talking about was just that the punk rock scene. I did go. That was my last slam dance. Was at the Nirvana concert where it was a swirl of maybe if you're looking at the mosh pit as pixels, people pixels. It was probably like 300 by 300. It was a very big mosh pit. So
per foot or per inch?
No, just saying that you like if people were pixels, it'd be 300 people by 300 people. And so when you stepped in the outside, you kind of got swirled around and you didn't get punched in the head. And that was cool. That was my last one.
I really, really, really liked that documentary.
It was really good.
It kept my interest. It was really great.
and it just showed. I mean, it was totally punk rock, and it was like the DIY. It was just after me, so it really caught me up, and it made me understand what happened.
Wait,
in my
did you
hometown.
just say DYI?
Yeah, is it DIY or DYI?
I don't know.
It's do yourself in, or is it do it yourself? It's a thing.
Yeah. Not sure.
When you're slapping your bass to the punk rock, you DIY or you DYI. I don't know. What you
do yourself in. I like that better.
Might be it. So that was what happened there. And so that was just one of the two like awesome documentaries we watched this
week.
You may not agree. So the second one was.
I just felt like Jerry Seinfeld for a second.
You sounded a little like like Lucy. But In Search of Tomorrow, that came out in February, and I'd really like to give them props because that was an insane documentary, and it's basically the website. So it was a GoFundMe project that people made, and they made it. And it came out in February, and I see if you search for it, you can see it goes back 2 years to the actual GoFundMe, and I don't know, how the GoFundMe went, but they obviously made it, and it came out in February.
And at the end of the movie, in the credits, it lists every single person that donated to the GoFundMe.
Literally 5 minutes of the credits were.
How great is that?
I think it's awesome, and that's 80s. sci-fi-doc.com. Excuse me, do you mean to
80s as in 8?
Oh, you were coughing. Oh wait, I'm putting on the cough button. You're gonna cough again? Oh yeah. Okay.
Enough.
Wait,
I'm trying to
wait, what are you doing? What's happening? Incongruent.
Stop. I'm trying to say important things. 80s as in 80s.
Yes.
Not the word 80s.
Yeah, don't write. Okay. 80s SCIFIDOC.com. 80s.
No, wait. FY. Sci-fi. Sci-fi is FY.
Negative.
SC.
So don't listen to.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. 80s 80s SCIFIDOC. 80s sci-fi doc. Are you ready to behave? Are you ready? No, you're not. Well, you can say stuff, just don't say the wrong stuff.
No, that's funny because I wrote that down and I wrote it down correctly, but for some reason my brain just had a fart.
Oh, your brain farted. Is that what I smell all the time around here? I
no,
thought it
it's
was mold.
Pokey.
Oh, the baby. Everybody say hi to Pokey, please. Look at him. He's always out. He's about. He's always tucked, and he's a
good boy.
Bleep. Do we have a bleeper? We don't have a bleeper. Sweetheart, we didn't do our thing.
Oh.
This is a fry tie. This is one of our...
Which is really anything that's a lazy drink. So
Anything
any
lazy.
lazy drink is called a fry tie.
On a Friday. Between 4 and 5. That's the most important time to like get your engine started. Get your motor running. I won't bother giving you recipes because they're embarrassing. Okay.
Lena, Johnny, Tom.
Are you all there? Aloha, everybody. Welcome. Thank you very much.
What's in the fry tie?
For checking in. Oh, they want to know what's in the fry tie?
On your YouTube.
Who's drunk? who's username drunk?
Wait.
Seriously though.
That's on YouTube, right? Somebody's asking that on YouTube.
Literally just the username is drunk.
I love that. That's hilarious.
What's in that fry tie? Okay, fry tie is Bach Chardonnay and
it's really fancy.
And pink old-fashioned lemonade. What's it called?
Country Time.
Country Time old-fashioned lemonade.
We're talking lazy.
I promise you that if I was to give you the proper proportions and the tiny little master ingredients that go in there, It's delicious. It is absolutely delicious.
Jammo!
Is Coffee,
Hi,
Mr.
Jam.
Coffee in here?
Lena, aloha, everyone. Johnny says, hey, Bogey.
Aloha. Oh, I'm gonna just point out two things since you guys are all here right now. Jim, first of all, I don't think we ever touched on the fact that we didn't do a group picture at Ohana.
Oh, right.
That is super just mechanically. It's not impossible. It will happen next year. I'm making it happen next year. But this year, it wasn't even about blowback. It was about it just was stupid, and it could not be done. And
logistically, it was sort of like, oh, how are we going to do that? The timing, and there's so much going on.
And
how do we get everyone in?
Could offer me, like, there was no solution. So that's why that just failed. And Lena, I am working on a plan to offer, like, not only that poster that we made, but other things, not only from ourselves, but from some other people, and offer them forth as art. But I know that sounds vague and weird. I have to still formulate it because it's important to for me to donate and for FOM to be involved, and I just have to iron out some kinks. But ultimately, that art
like that
and
everything everywhere all at once.
Yes, that's all. It will come. I'm trying to do it quickly so that people still are interested.
And by the way, Lena's dance at the auction, how beautiful was that?
It was awesome.
Yes. Aloha. I mean, it was beautiful.
Seriously, it was great. And well, those are the two things I just want to touch on since I saw your name.
And you know what? Jen also
Jen does a great job every time.
Right, that goes without saying, essentially.
So we will not say it anymore.
No. We will say it.
You're saying it. Jen. We're going to make our way up to Montreal sometime. I'm hoping this summer. Probably right now it seems like fall because I'm working on myself. I have medical issues. I take certain drugs that are crazy, and I have to deal with things as they come. And that brings up another important person in our lives who is having a medical situation where we are very supportive of Al Beardsley. And aloha, Al.
He just had surgery, and he looks so happy on
I think he's saying he had a bypass. That was on,
yeah, he did make it public. Yeah.
And
through friends.
Holy cow, that is
and that's why he wasn't at Ohana this year.
And we
so
missed
next year, yes, I hope.
Thank goodness that that he caught that and had that and will be with us next year.
I so want to see him and Kath.
He was promoting having
like them a lot.
an EK. No, he was promoting
a
having echocardiogram.
Was it echo? Right. He said you should ask. He said anyone like over 50 should ask for one because it's not like a normal thing that your doctor will just be like, oh, you're this age, let's do it. And it seemed like he was surprised by the results of it. And that's when he said people should ask their doctor to get one of these.
I'm personally, I take life a little.
You are healthier
seriously.
Than I am.
That's just a hereditary thing, but ultimately I do enjoy life, which means I eat, drink, and be merry. And what I have always done is gone to the doctor and made sure that all my statistics are vitally statistical. And I've outrun some issues at this point, but things I think catch up with you after a while. But make sure that you do take care of yourselves. Those of you who are in our age bracket, like 50. You know who you are.
Oh, there's
get the tube up your butt, get the thing down your heart, get the thing all over. Do it. Love you. Bye.
Yeah. I know. I need to take your advice because I don't ever go to the doctor. But I have got to point this out on YouTube. Hello, Ukraine. Someone from Ukraine is watching on YouTube?
Who's Vladimir?
If that's the case,
Sorokolit.
Hello.
Aloha. Aloha, Ukraine. That's awesome.
It really is. It really is.
Super cool.
Super cool. So supportive of the people of Ukraine.
And what we can offer is, hopefully, we can just take your mind off of it, because that's not. We sit here woefully unprepared to help in any significant way other than fundraising and sitting here in the beautiful sunlight that we have in New England recently. Oh, you know why it's so beautiful? Because we put in the air conditioning.
Oh yeah, so outside it's 91 degrees, but inside it's 72.
But is it? Oh, you're right. Look at that, 72.9. Jealous? Jelly? Well, yes. Aloha, Vladimir. Thank you very much for joining us. In Drunk, we still don't know who you are, but
that's a great
now you know what's in the fried tie. Now, fried tie can be. We do nicer fry ties. This is the trashiest.
This is a
tie.
real lazy fry tie.
Real dumpster.
But fry ties can have Tito's vodka
and purple. We've done that. Tito's and purple.
Purple.
We've done
Kool-Aid.
The
rum.
The better ones is
rum.
Plantation 5-year with
mango or
Pog. Yes, the pineapple orange guava. That's a really good one, and that works well. And you can spice it up by throwing some of your slap that mint, place it on top, put it in a float of Myers. We'll do that first. Then put the mint on top, and that's like you just went to Trader Vic's.
You know what?
But not really, but kind of.
You know what? I am always just like, oh my God, we're pathetic. Is when I look at the post of Jen and Jim, and they post these beautiful photographs of these drinks that they make. And I'm just
What's wrong with our beautiful pink cocktails? Look at that.
Country Time Lemonade.
It's all about the ice. It's all about the ice. See, once you have the ice and it...
I hear it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. If you have the ice, you can put pure garbage in your glass, and it's still a wonderful cocktail.
Huh.
Speaking of wonderful cocktails...
Oh, speaking of wonderful cocktails, Dole Whip Day.
Is it Dole Whip Day today?
Dole Whip Day started yesterday. Disney
extended it for like a week.
24th.
They're just like, we just make it go. It's just now it's the 24th. It's 4 days. No, it's 3 days.
But
so
it seems
Dole
like
Whip Day is 3 days.
It seems like it's related to Disney though, only. Why is that?
Dole Whip was created for the little kiosk outside of the Tiki Room. So Dole was a sponsor of the Tiki Room. I don't know a lot about WDW. I know a lot about more about Disneyland than I do WDW. Excuse me. So what I know is that Dole sponsored the Tiki Room. Carnation sponsored like that restaurant out on Main Street. Like they had a lot of sponsors. McDonald's used to serve fries in Disneyland.
Okay, so what did the Carnation restaurant serve? Because isn't it like dried up milk? Was Carnation?
Yeah, I mean they were milk products, but back in the day, they had they have the condensed milk and all those things.
Oh right, yeah.
But back in the day, they had actual milk and cheese and things. In the 50s,
so the restaurant had a lot of milk and cheese, dairy.
Yeah, I mean it made burgers. It made things out of cows, parts, cheese, beef. Can you make? Yeah, cows come from bread.
You know what? I want a big teacup from a ride at the Disneyland. I want that in our front lawn. Can you make that happen, please? Thank you.
Bridget said as we were driving by a neighborhood in Burlington that she saw. So, okay, let's touch on this. Now we have two things to talk about. So there is a giant teacup in the backyard of somebody in Burlington, Vermont, and she said, I haven't seen it yet. We'll have to go by and see it again. That looks like a teacup from from.
It looked like it was
spinner.
from an amusement park. It was pink with like a turquoise polka dots on it. It was huge. And yeah, we'll go by there and I'll point it out to you. But I just need to acknowledge some of the comments. Johnny, here you go. My friends. My friends.
Aloha, Johnny. Oh.
Bridget, number 2's right here. She's right here.
B number 2. Wait, give that to me.
She's not missing out. And Lena, you so deserve all the compliments. And I did see that, Jason W. Black, wasn't he like trying to put together a video or something of your dance? And yes, Genevieve April is also a wonderful, great dancer, hula. And Jim Johnson says, yay, we'll show you the town. Johnny Carter, damn it. Wait, I wonder what you were dammiting. And Lena,
I can't actually see
hey,
anything.
Kevin.
I can't hear anything, but do we look good?
Oh, that just freaked me out. That
weird?
was weird, looking up and seeing that. I don't know. You look like you have lip injections a little bit. Wait, can you clear the hair from your eyes? It's making me want to like move it. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, your lips look a little,
I'm very pretty.
a little
look at me.
Kardashian.
I'm very pretty. Look at me.
That's not me.
Yeah, that was totally you.
Not with that.
These people don't see you in real life. They don't know how you are, always squishing your bosom. Are you always squishing
hilarious.
your bosom?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, with
I
the mask on your face, I then go, wait, that doesn't look so much like me.
Oh, that totally looks like you. I couldn't see because I didn't have my glasses on, but I felt like I sounded and looked like you.
You can watch
and
it
also
after.
Pretended I was you.
I don't know why you feel that's necessary, because that is not me.
I have boobs.
They're a little
mine.
bigger than mine.
They're mine. Mine. So yeah, we will. So Jim's saying we're gonna. Yes, we are coming up to Montreal. We will expect a full. We'll have to get a.
Oh, Pokes.
Do you guys have any car shares up there anymore? I heard they're disappearing from the planet.
What? What do you mean?
Just it's hard to get a Uber.
Oh, is it because the cab drivers were like
wanted to get paid?
Like,
probably.
hey, no, you're taking all of our
They probably wanted to get paid.
rides.
I can't believe this is going to be the first time in 16 episodes that I got to go to the toilet.
Oh no, Pokey, get up here. You and I have
never done this before. I will never do it again. However.
Uh-oh. Oh, and he is straddling my headphone wire, and he's taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps into the bathroom. He told me to tell a story about how I am, and I am sitting here not knowing what to say, watching Pokey straddle the headphone wire. Oh, Pokey's going to go check on his father. He's like, wait, you're not in my vision right now. I don't see you. What are you doing? Where are you? Oh, I see. I hear the sounds of tinkle, tinkle. Everything's fine. Oh, he's looking at the Bridget 2 mask, and he freaks out by that mask. It creeps him out a little bit. He doesn't understand it. And I'm looking at stuff, and I really wonder if that person from the Ukraine is still watching. Isn't that interesting? I wonder how they even came across us on YouTube. 'Cause don't you have to be a subscriber to even know that someone is going live. You don't just stumble across someone live on YouTube like I guess you can on Facebook, right? That doesn't happen on YouTube, does it? I don't know. What are you looking for?
I was just looking to make sure you were still there. Did you leave?
Thank you, Pokey. He's my emotional support. Oh, we got kicked out of the grocery store with Pokey. Finally, after about 10 times of going in, which we knew our days were limited, and finally someone kindly...
We're tempting fate. Thank you for waiting for me. That was I pride myself on never having to do that, but I forgot to prepare today. I forgot to prepare today.
Did you just say turd? Today, as in
Blarney.
Turday?
Blarney. I blarneyed myself. Oh, yeah.
You're a leprechaun.
So what's the story you're telling?
Oh, Pokey. We got kicked out of the grocery store.
We got the boot. Liquor store, bravo. Food stores, less popular. But they said we just started taking Pokey into the grocery store, which we had never done before. And we got away with it like 10, maybe even 12 times. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, we knew our days were, limited. Or what is that saying? Days are...
This was our local Hannaford's in Burlington on North Ave.
You just added an S to it. It's Hannaford.
Oh, that's right. It is.
How dare you?
Like these people. Hannaford grocery store.
I'm offended.
It's not Hannaford's. It feels like it should be possessive. Like, this is my store. I'm so proud of it. I will call it mine. But no, they're like, Hannaford. This is through the Hannaford theory of management. I don't even know what they mean. But anyway, Hannaford on North Ave was fine with us for 3 months. And then, what's his face?
You call him Kenny Rogers.
He's definitely Kenny. He looks like Kenny Rogers. And he's obviously like a district manager. And he's there today yesterday with his name tag on. Everybody's wearing their name tags and they've got masks and everything. I mean, a lot of them. And you could tell something was happening. And then
we're checking out and
we weren't even checking out. We were returning pickles, Bridget. We were returning pickles.
No. We weren't.
We returned the pickles.
We love the Mount Olive pickles. And they are so delicious, and we get them all the time.
Or sweet and sour.
No. Bread and butter.
Bread and butter or dill are great.
But we got a
Hamburger
batch.
Dills. They also have organic. They're really good.
We got a jar that something was wrong with it. I've never.
The word is sucked. Officially, they sucked.
They were so bad.
They're caca. They were
and
cacas. We were afraid people were gonna die.
Primo
That's the
was
only
like,
reason why we returned
he goes,
them.
I don't know. The pickle, I took a bite. It tastes a little weird, but whatever. And I'm like, oh well, let me try. And then I take a bite and I just spit it out. There was something wrong with them. I don't know.
Or was it that, or was it more that?
So somehow there was like a weird. The jar popped when it opened, so it's not.
They weren't foul, but they were gross.
Something was wrong. I'm assuming with the batch.
Flavor's important to me.
But anyhow, we love Hannaford. That's where we get all of our stuff aside from Costco. So we do love Hannaford. And the young woman was very nice. And we always knew if anyone said anything to us, it was going to be that young woman because all the other women were older and they know us.
Who the heck's going to walk up to that dog face and tell him get out? Except for a hungry young woman. I mean, hungry for success.
Said she got in trouble for not telling us before, so I feel bad
That's
for that.
not true because the other store manager let us go dozens of times.
They just felt uncomfortable.
Kenny Rogers ruined another thing and he's dead.
So now we'll just have to do curbside
Stupid
or
Kenny.
just I go in while Pokey sits in the
coward
car
of the
with
county.
you. Oh, stop.
Kenny. I love Kenny. Poor Kenny. He had to have that face all stretched out for the last. His face was basically like your mask for the last.
Oh yeah, he did. He did have
he stretched
plastic
himself all
surgery.
out.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Unlike Dolly, Dolly just kept pretty for her whole life with nothing.
She never had any plastic surgery.
I love it when a woman ages gracefully with no work.
Yeah, I don't know how she did it, but she looks fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
No needles, no knives. She's like,
who's this lady over here?
She's beautiful.
Do you guys know who this is? Speaking of ladies who age gracefully but for real, did you know I'm best friends with her? Did you know that?
James.
Look at that. It's signed to me. Jamie Lee. This obviously denotes a romp, a love romp that I had with her in the black and white days.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Wait, there's also this.
Oh, that's who you had a love romp with.
Yep. Here.
These are added. These are added since last week. These actually made it to the room. Oh, look, you can see like the little wavy thing. So by the way, if you guys have anything ever framed, and they're saying like this, don't spray Windex on it and then wipe it off, because all the juice goes down there and gets wicked up and makes everything weird.
No, I almost wonder though if the person or the person who ever had that.
You did this.
No.
You
like
did this.
they washed the glass before they put the picture in, and the glass was not dry, and they put it. Nah. No. You think it's really from just spraying it and it
I think
down?
It's from negligence. No matter what happened, how do you desecrate this beautiful man?
All I'm seeing is the data from your monitor.
Oh, I'll date your monitor.
Okay, Tiny Bubble. That's Pokey's nickname is Tiny Bubble.
That's his middle name. Leah Huey. I think that's it. Leah Huey is Tiny Bubbles.
We're trying to plan a
Leah Huey. That's Tiny Bubbles in Hawaiian.
Yeah.
So Pokey,
shit.
Oops,
sorry. Bleep.
By the way, when I saw that fall, you were looking forward. You weren't looking at the thing. Because I was looking
at Pokey.
So you thought you could just do this on your own, like without looking. Just make sure you follow through by.
No, see, it's top heavy.
No, your brain.
There we go. I got it.
Your brain is top heavy.
Pokes. You didn't bleep that.
You followed out your button.
Now we're X-rated.
Well, you didn't say anything. I don't think you said anything.
I said SHI.
I don't think you did.
Okay, maybe no. Look at Pokey is looking at the Bridget 2 mask.
Oh. Who's that? Is that Mommy?
Oh my goodness.
Is that Mommy?
Stop.
Mommy's gonna get you. Mommy gonna get you.
No, stop.
Mommy gonna get you. Mommy doesn't love you anymore. She's a mask. Oh, Pokes.
Oh, Pokes. Come here. Come here, pumpkin pie.
I love you.
Our tiny bubble.
I love you.
Oh, give me a treat.
Come here. Who's my good boy? Oh, my good boy. Come here.
Give me a treat for him.
We have to exercise his demons. Have you ever exercised your dog's demons? Hold on.
Come here. Come here, pumpkin.
I need him to take it out of my hand with his face.
Good boy. No.
Oh, and now he's gone. Pokes, come back here. Pokes, come back to your mom. Come love your mom. Oh, dear. He came back. But you ruined it by getting up. There's a lot going on over here in the Catheri household. Oh, that's not our last name. Don't worry about it. What am I doing? I was pressing buttons. I was pressing all the noises all at once. And waiting for you to come back. But Bridget's not coming back ever. The old spamster. So what do we... Wait, let me look back at my notes so I can stay sort of on... Well, we're going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Carl is not playing anywhere that I know of tonight. Al Beardsley is recovering from surge, and I hope he's grabbing his chest protector pillow, which I use Pokey as my chest protector pillow. So when I don't feel when I'm feeling like I have some sort of palpitations, I just jam my dog into my chest. Oh, Breezeway Cocktail Hour. We already mentioned these, but I'm just gonna do it again. Breezeway Cocktail Hours with Bamboo Ben tonight, and we love Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour, and we also love our Brohana through the farm. And now I'm going to have to look at Makahiki and get stuff off of online. So, let me make sure I'm saying that right. It's an event in Indianapolis, and it is something. Oh, Bridget, I'm unprepared for the Makahiki. A Night of Tiki. Well, this is their Instagram page. Is Indy, I-N-D-Y, Makahiki, M-A-K-A-H-I-K-I. Indy Makahiki. This is the Instagram page. Again, it takes place around the Inferno. Something Inferno.
You know, you just...
the Inferno room.
You reminded me of something.
Okay.
Princess Papule posted something about Texas tiki.
True.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
Can you look that up?
Yeah, we're gonna just let me get through this one. Then that's next. So Makahiki in Indianapolis is on September 10th, and that is featuring Tikiaka 5.0, the Manicuris.
Oh my goodness.
The Tentakius. The Tentakius.
Okay. Ooh, wait, let me just save you for a second. Okay. So Lena is so cute. She's like, I wish you guys did an FM radio morning show. So much more entertaining than the shock jocks during morning commute. That's so sweet. Thank you.
Welcome back,
and Johnny.
Everybody.
Wait, Johnny, what are you meaning? Wait, Johnny, you turned 50. Wait, he said, I'm still stuck on being 50, LOL. And Jim said that they do have Uber and Lyft up there.
Oh, good.
But maybe in Montreal it's a little different, because I know up in Montreal they were like, the cab drivers up there were sort of fighting or resisting the Uber and Lyft, which I get it. I mean, they need to make a living, and this came in and just sort of uprooted them, and you know.
Well, there's a dearth. What's a glut? No, a dearth. There's a dearth of drivers here in the big cities now. So Uber comes in, murders Yellow Cab, and then undercuts their drivers. So then the drivers quit and find something else to do. So then there's no drivers for anybody. It's typical disruption behavior. But hopefully, if Montreal has that, that's the whole thing I worry about is just I want to get lit in Montreal and have someone drive me around.
Pokey is...
He's right here.
Like, yeah, right.
You guys know? You guys ever met Pokey?
Look at that teeny little brain.
Can you see this teeny guy? I mean, he's so small and tiny and cute and lovely. And you poke
we
his
love
nose.
him so much. But
Look,
you know,
he's
he
licking my
is
finger.
double the size of
Look at this little thing.
Paula and Bernie's Tink. No, not Tink.
Tink.
Ugh.
Tink's our cousin. Tink's our tiny little doggy cousin. You're talking about Chi Chi.
Chi Chi, yeah. He is twice the size of her. She is the tiniest little delicate flower ever.
Do you see these little eyeballs?
And those ears.
Heartbreaking eyeballs. Look, watch this. I'm just like, pretend I'm clay, and I'm just smooshing him into my body.
The vet was like, wow. If I had to say what animal does he look like, he looks like a bat.
He's a fruit bat. Look at those little tiny fruit bats.
We said, yeah, he does.
Do you want to come over here, or do you want to? I know he wants to stay right where he is because he's so cute, but if you could just stand right there and be a slightly cuter, that would be cool.
He's so cute.
He's a good boy. Who's a good boy?
I love how you can just see the white of his eyes.
You're the best little boy. So this kid right here, he and I, we're like this. Look at my. So this
your
is
ET finger.
This is the finger that has gone fully arthritic. So I have like rheumatoid and psoriatic and like all
we
these
just saw the
arthritises.
doctor though the other day. She said that she said it maybe
this finger will never go back.
Well,
right.
she's like it could possibly be reversed with medicine, but not sure.
See, I can't move this thumb anymore, so I'm almost I'm not even a monkey. I have like the fingers aren't good. See, okay. Look,
Whoa,
you see this
look
finger
at the difference.
and you see this finger, so then you can kind of see like what's happening.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, I don't care. Maybe I get like a parking placard for this. So I can park up in front. I don't have to walk so far. Because it's nothing good about walking not too far. But if you don't have a placard, then you got to park in, like if you want to park close and you got a car that you don't want your door dinged on, that was the big problem, is I had to park the cars in the corner of the parking lot and walk in. Oh, baby.
That was the only exercise we got.
Look at this little thing. So if you take your finger and you press it right under the dog nose, then he'll start licking your finger.
Oh, goodness.
Because it's automatic. It's what dogs do. And, it's a big yawn. And that was a Beetlejuice face. We call that a Beetlejuice face. Oh, my goodness.
You know what? Now that you just mentioned
Why are we getting all wrapped
Beetlejuice,
up in the dog? My teeth are like brittle because I grind them. I'm just like, you little cute.
Look at him look at you. Beetlejuice used to be my favorite movie.
It isn't anymore?
Well, no, Interstellar is.
That's because of Matthew McConaughey.
Nope, nothing to do with him.
Why? How can you say that? How can you prove
It's a
to my
good
audience?
movie.
How can you prove to my audience now that since Matthew McConaughey is in the movie, how can you prove that he is not why it's your favorite movie?
Wait,
why?
I need you to tell me.
Tell me.
I need you to tell me. I need you to tell me, why do you think he has anything to do with it? Why?
Oh, it's pretty cool.
It's just a great movie.
He's pretty cool. He's a good actor. I like Matthew McConaughey.
No,
I mean,
he's a good actor. Yep.
How can you not like? And the thing is about good actors is you know for a fact that they're pretty similar to their best characters. All right. I mean, you know that's kind of who he is. But he also can be the Dallas Buyers Club. I mean, he was in stuff.
He did a press conference in the Uvalde.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Yeah, the
Quite
children that were
touching.
killed there. Yeah, I think he might eventually run for governor of Texas.
You think he might run for governor?
Pokey.
Hi, Pokes. What are you doing? Where's my baby? Oh, you gonna say something? You gonna say something? Oh, you gonna lick the downstairs to get it all ready? Who's a good boy? Who's my good Pokes? Aren't you the sweetest? Say hi to everybody. Say hi to Johnny. Say hi to Jim and Lena and my mom, and say hi to all the other people out there.
Lena says. She said, I just found out that you can get Crocs for dogs. Do you think Pokey would wear Crocs? He maybe would. He
might have to.
I feel
just
like
to
I'm
be
going.
super cute. Yeah, because you're having a absolute.
I'm
cute,
hyperventilating from the thought.
Can you get little Wu-Tang Crocs like mine?
Oh, good
Can
God!
we get matching
Can you
Wu-Tangs?
imagine? He's
ODB. He's so
he
ODB.
easily adapts to things. He catches on. He definitely. I could see him wearing Crocs, maybe. Yeah.
You can kiss the dog.
I cannot envision what I'm gonna have to do a web search on that. That just sounds amazing to me. But really, what we need for Pokey is a Primo beer can hat.
Tiny beer can hat.
Macrame Primo. How adorable would that?
And I need
with a
to
little
for my gray little soul chip here. I totally need to get like double like ponytail with like ribbons, double ponytail ribbons coming down from there.
You've never grown that out.
Well, no, they'd be add-ons.
What was your mom saying? Can you trim your beard so you don't look like what anymore?
Sasquatch, probably. What'd she say? I don't know.
Oh, she said what was it? It was funny though.
By the way, so I know you know last week. Here, let me part the hairs here. So these are technically, it's not a beard. It's two giant.
Yeah, you did not shave that right.
Well, I like to take a little piece at a time. I don't want to ruin it. But yes, I promise by next week I will be a uniquely different face.
What's the biblical Moses? Was it Moses spreading the seas? That's like what your thing is right there.
It's a Red Sea. It's like Universal Studios in the 70s.
Oh my gosh, tell that story. So Grandpa's gingham blue and white gingham shirt from the 70s.
So you know, you guys, we sell stuff on eBay. That's what we do. I think we announced our store once, but ultimately there's two reasons why we don't like to promote it. One, so that in case any creeps are watching it, we don't, they don't try to mess with our eBay store. And also, because selling to your friends is sometimes annoying. We sell awesome stuff. We stand by it with everything, but I don't want to sell to my friends.
Oh, that's silly. I have no problem with selling to friends at all. Just don't leave negative feedback if you're not happy.
That's my point. Right. So I just don't want any of my friends to leave negative feedback and then me have to murder you.
No. Anyhow, right, so we have a whole bunch
Happy again.
We have a whole... We have a whole bunch of vintage clothing that we've really collected. And
actually, we're starting to put out a lot of good stuff, so we probably will promote it because I don't think we should be holding our friends back from.
And we're also on Instagram, Old School Artifacts on Instagram. Anyhow, we put up a long sleeve 1970s blue and white gingham shirt that belonged to his grandfather,
which I did know about. I knew it was from my grandfather, and we put it up a few weeks ago, and it sold yesterday, and we shipped it off to Warner Brothers costume department, which was pretty exciting because it was my grandfather's shirt. He was a horseman in his retired years. I grew up with Appaloosa horses and in Los Altos, California, and we did a lot of Sunday riding. I would ride all day Sunday. He'd pick me up early on Sundays. It was very beautiful.
You two are gross.
And yes, we're disgusting.
Oh my God, you made me sick. I'm gonna throw up.
And
look at you.
My grandfather would pick me up early. We'd go up, we'd get the horses ready. We would ride horses out somewhere, and my memories are of like little country stores in the middle of golden sunlit afternoons, eating an apple type BS. Really cute, awesome stuff.
Now, didn't your mom...
Then he would drop me off around 6 o'clock at night on Sundays, and I would get home just in time for In Search Of, and then followed by like the Muppet Show, and it was a good childhood.
Didn't your mom say that you guys got that gingham shirt in Texas?
Yeah, so
for your grandfather as just a little we went to Texas gift because he was a cowboy.
Yes, so my mom had some friends in Texas, and I guess my gramps sent us there. Like maybe I was 5, and we went there and we visited these friends. Now, what I remember from this show, from this trip, my mom said that we bought my grandfather this was his thank you gift from like a real Western store, and this was Levi's brand. Moving On, I think, was the actual like brand within Levi's, kind of a 70s brand, very ginghamy, and so we we brought that back to him and whatnot. And what I also brought back from Texas when I was 5 was ticks. And we...
Do you have one like in your ear or something?
They were in my ears, people.
He tells me stories and it's always like, oh my God, I had this horrible thing happen to me.
We flew back and I was having just terrible ear pain of some sort. And they discovered I had ticks living in my ears. So if you think I'm weird, imagine that I have some sort of 1970s Texas Lyme disease going on for my whole life.
I don't think you would still be able to function if you got Lyme disease back in the 70s.
Strong. I'm very strong, Bridget. How dare you? How dare you threaten my...
I think you probably wouldn't have the brain capacity that you have if you actually had Lyme disease.
Imagine what I'd be like if
dead.
I didn't have that. I'd be super like Einsteinian. Now, by the way, I grew up in Menlo Park, California. Einstein, Menlo Park, New Jersey. Coincidence? I don't know.
What are you saying? He's your father or something?
Yeah. When you know Mickey Mouse is my father, why would you say that?
Oh, where's that picture?
I can't find it in 3 minutes.
No, you can't. Forget it.
I'll try.
No, don't. Make sure you are not screen sharing.
Oh, should I go into this, our personal porn folder? Should I go in there?
Why are you being weird? That's stupid. We do not have that. That's absurd. That's disgusting. You're weird. Why are we ending on this note?
I'm not good at notes.
I do know, though, you've posted that picture on Facebook. I wonder if you could find it on Facebook.
I'm trying to find it.
But maybe you could find it on Facebook.
No, Pokey is really sad that you're trying to rush me.
He's totally content with you. Look at that.
He's just a little guy. Oh, he had a little wiener spasm. You know how dogs are.
He's still feeling odd from his vet visit.
And the vet,
3 weeks ago.
You remember, the vet was a man not on my size, sticking his finger up his butt.
On your size? He was not on my size.
He wasn't on my size.
So he was your size, you're saying.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be nice about it.
I know.
But the guy had a big finger.
He wasn't your size.
I expect lady fingers from all future appointments.
Well, especially for a tiny dog.
Seriously? I mean, come on. We're talking Doberman pinchers? Sure, stick your thumb up their ass. But this little tiny guy, how dare you?
It needs like a pinky.
I'm actually really... I am concerned, honestly, about that, but whatever.
I think we've like talked about that this is our third talk story that we've mentioned.
Are we going to a hokey low? Are we?
Oh, we can hear the music, but I don't think it really comes across
it does.
Clearly.
Everyone knows.
Oh, yeah, we did get that
into the sea
thing on the Facebook.
Come swimming to me. Hello.
It said that our last video was muted.
A hokey loud. And the last video didn't even have the audio wasn't even coming through the board. It was like coming over the speakers. So whatever, we don't care.
Yeah, it said it was like muted for a minute or something.
How dare you?
Because of copyrighted stuff. And we're there you go.
I got it.
There's the picture.
I got it.
It's really not.
I got the picture. Okay.
Oh, I did that.
Here's the picture. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know
Your
if I
father? Can Tiki Paka!
I don't know if we have the... how do I see if I can get the picture up here? How do we do it?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Just don't bother.
I really feel like it would be important for everyone to see this thing that you made. How do you do it?
You can do a net.
Nets?
Net.
You literally choked on your own throat. You're like, we could do it that.
You're upsetting Pokey. Look at him. He just stuck his... Oh, look at. Okay. And next week we'll show you the picture because.
I mean, can you guys handle this little thing? This is my belly, which is just normal sitting. What the heck?
I mean, is that the cutest thing ever?
He can completely swirl up on my belly.
And when we're in the car, too, he loves sitting on your belly. It's a shelf. He can see what's going on. Because when I hold him, he's down on my lap in the car, and he gets up.
Alexa, do you hear that?
Alexa's playing.
Is everybody working for the weekend?
Everybody's working for the. That's when we know it's fun.
Everybody working for the weekend.
It's okay, Popo.
Everybody's working for the weekend. Do 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 do. Oh, bro.
Oh gosh, he's precious.
I don't mean to torture you. Okay, guys. Well, I guess Pokey.
I want to be that small and curl up on your belly.
Seriously, it makes everything warm and cozy.
It looks comfy, but I don't want to do that.
Well, okay, guys. I guess we're gonna wrap it up for this week, and we will see you.
Oh, thank you, Lena. She just sent the link on Amazon. Crocs. Thank you.
Thank you, guys, very much. It's been a great hour. We love checking in with you. Please join us next week with Pokey and Bridget and myself, Primo. We hope you have a great week, and listen to the earlier things so you can Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour, watch those movies, all those other things, etc.
Bye, everybody. Aloha. Aloha, everybody.
Love.